Well, hello. Guess what? It's Testosterone Thursday again here with Dr. Ray from Olive Branch Wellness Center. I know we usually try to keep these pretty short, and today we'll be keeping with that theme. So I wanted to go over something that maybe a lot of us don't think about, especially you guys, and that's 8 foods that actually reduce your testosterone. Eee. Listen, if you guys are anything like my husband, you come home, you want food now, you want to fill your stomach now, and you want to eat the things that'll do that now. But I want to tell you that there are some foods that are actually interfering with your testosterone in a big way. And so this week we're going to discuss 8 of those. So one of the first ones I want to talk about is soy. Soy is really hard to avoid in the diet. I myself have a soy allergy, so I'm reading everything, and everything seems to have soy in it. Look at your salad dressing, soybean oil. And one of my favorite things in the world, once I found out I had a soy allergy, was I had to have a moment of silence for myself. Soybean oil is in giardiniera. So you know how we all like a little giardiniera on either a pizza or a beef sandwich or some hot dog, which hot dogs are gross, but we all do it once in a while. So watch for the soy. Now I know you're not going, oh, please, honey, can you make me a tofu burger? Nobody likes those. And the kind of soy and tofu that we're getting in the United States is basically garbage anyway. So soy is one of those things. So don't be eating a soy protein powder or doing any soy. Now the second thing is interesting. I actually found it interesting. I remember when I was doing research for this. The second thing is mint, and specifically peppermint or spearmint. Those we typically use naturally as things that help us with digestion, help us with an upset stomach, or if you're just one of those people that likes to have mint in your mouth because of bad breath, that's another issue we'll talk about another time. It interferes with a little bit of the receptor sites for the testosterone. So the next time you're having a problem, just try drinking some water. And if it's indigestion, remember, we probably need to balance your hormones anyway. The third thing is something that's kind of obscure. I don't know how many of you are actually eating real licorice root. Now, that one in and of itself, I love licorice, but a lot of the licorice candies do not have the licorice root in it. So this one we're going to kind of put kind of to the side on one of those weird things that maybe you are, but maybe you're not. So very few people are actually ingesting licorice root. And if you are, you've probably been handled by a naturopathic doctor, a physician, healthcare professional. So they're already guiding you through that. Interesting one is number 4, and that is vegetable oils. Ugh. Things like canola oil, soybean oil, obviously, corn oil, and cottonseed oil. Now, those are in a lot of your let's do healthy cooking oils that they promote on TV. Let me tell you, those are not healthy cooking oils. Healthy cooking oils are things that look like olive oil. Then you have to be careful with olive oil not to raise it up and you know, have it burning. Butter, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. Usually avocado oil is a cooler oil, so you're going to use it on things that are already cooked just to give it a little bit of flavor or moisture. But stay away from those other things. We don't need anything interfering with your testosterone, especially if you're in that 40 to 65 range, because that's also, you know, affecting your heart health. Now, one of the things that men fight me on all the time is alcohol. Alcohol interferes with your testosterone. And the way it does this is it starts to block the usage of the testosterone. And it doesn't matter whether it's beer, wine, or hard liquor. So we can have that argument when you come in the office, and we can draw out pathways and show you what goes on. The alcohol actually reduces it. Now, a study was done that after just 2 weeks of men having about 2 drinks a night, didn't matter what it was, it reduced in 2 weeks, it reduced their testosterone, are you ready? By 7%. And you're thinking, no big deal, 7%. But what if you're barely hanging on to the right testosterone level? So we want to make sure that we keep that testosterone going in the right direction. Now, I understand an occasional beer with the guys probably won't do any damage, but I seriously doubt a lot of you, when you're getting with your friends, are going, oh, wait, I've already had one. I shouldn't have another one. You know, you're in the moment, you're going along fine with the guys, and everybody's talking, telling fish tales and sports tales and things like that, and you get caught up in the moment, and the next thing you know, you've had 4 or 5, maybe even 6, so that would be the equivalent of 2 days worth, so probably 2%, because if we're talking about 2 drinks over a few weeks, you could probably look at about 2% because it's a bigger hit. One of the next one is a different one too. So certain nuts can actually interfere with testosterone. And we're talking about things like walnuts and almonds. But walnuts are good. They're good for your brain. It's omega-3. Almonds, gosh, it's like the nut that everybody clings to because it's not peanuts with aflatoxins in them, and it's not cashews or pistachios that have molds like peanuts have. But what it does is the walnuts and the almonds can interfere with the sex hormone binding globulin. So the way this works is the higher the sex hormone binding globulin, the lower the actual free testosterone is. Yeah, so we'll get a total testosterone is representational of sex hormone binding globulin plus free testosterone. Now, if it's all being bound, it can't be used. So we want to watch how many of those actual nuts you're consuming. Does that mean you can't have any nuts? No, it doesn't mean you can't have any. It means you cannot eat the whole bag. I don't know about you guys, but my husband, when he sits down with nuts, it's like there's a big bag or a big bowl in front of him, and then there's not, you know. So when you're looking at how to increase your testosterone, sometimes you need to cut back on some of these things. So if it was me, I'd definitely be, if you're looking to prioritize these, definitely get that soy out of your diet. Don't even think second thoughts about it. Just do it. The other thing would be the second thing in line would be the canola oils or the cooking oils, the corn oils. I don't care if they're advertising that they're more heart smart because they've got this or that. And what they're doing is magnifying one tiny aspect of what they believe a benefit may be. Be smarter. Oh, I actually forgot to tell you one of the other ones, and I'll bring it up now. Flax seeds. Flax seeds can interfere. They're high in lignans, which is good. That's a fibery type of thing, but and overall fat intake, but they have an estrogenic power, and they can also get involved in blocking that. So I would first do the soy, omit the soy. Second, definitely get rid of those cooking oils. Third, flaxseed, obviously fourth, mint, and then we would go on into the alcohol, which I know you're all going to hate me for, but remember, I'm about keeping you healthy, and then you can do what you want with yourself. So we've just talked about the 8 foods that are going to reduce testosterone. Next week, let's talk about something better. Let's talk about foods that are going to help increase testosterone. So remember, I'm Dr. Ray. I'd love to hear from you. If you have a question, comment, criticism, or witticism, I'll be open to all of those. Come see us at Olive Branch Wellness Center. Email us, call us, Facebook us, whatever it is you want to do to get your questions answered. And remember, I'm Dr. Ray. I don't watch sports. I just watch hockey. We'll see you next week, and have a good week for Testosterone Thursday. Bye.